Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello and welcome back to the James Young Show on this YouTube channel. It's the first episode. It's a video, alright, I don't upload videos very often. Anyway, recently I've been watching a channel called Eddy Burback. You may have heard of it. He's got a small following, and whilst going through his back catalogue of videos, I found one where he's reminiscing about a childhood TV show that he used to watch. One of those shows that, as an adult, it's in the back of your memory. You know, you can picture elements of it, but you can't quite remember what happened and whether it was a weird fever dream or not. And it got me thinking about some shows that I watched as a kid, and one in particular. And going back to it now, yeah, Jesus Christ. So, when I was a kid, me and my brother used to go to the library with my mum every week, and we go straight to the VHS section, just like Eddie in his video. Who reads books? Fucking nerds, some shit. And we'd rent out a couple of VHSs each week. There was two in particular. I'll tell you the other one at the end. There's quite a contrast. But the one we used to rent out was a VHS of the children's TV show Pob. What was Pob? Pob was a kids show with a puppet interacting with real people. Nothing unusual there. I think, Sesame Street's still going on today, and they'll have celebrities on and Big Bird will talk to them, etc. So, yeah, that was the premise. According to Wikipedia, Pob is a character who is in a TV screen, and then you would have a special guest each week. So I would imagine at the time, celebrities like Dick King-Smith, Toya Wilcox, they would come on and they would have to entertain Pob. And usually they'd cover some kind of child-friendly segment like What's in Your Pond? Or what are we going to have for breakfast? Ooh, wowie. Kids stuff, slightly educational, I guess. And all of that was fine if you watch that. But what I want to focus on is the actual Pob content, because I feel like maybe this influenced who I am today. Anyway, I'll just play the intro to Pob. That was the intro to Pob. Some demented creature fucking comes all over the screen and then writes his name. He can't even write Pob. Like, do you remember the magic pencil used to write? How do you write a letter? Pob can't even write his name. That looks like Pod. Editing James here. I mean, forget about it saying pod. It's barely eligible. It definitely says pod. There's your P, your O, and your D. But, I mean, talk about quality control. Fuck me, you can't even see anything. The quality of this clip is not great. I unfortunately can't find a lot of Pob content. It's a fairly niche market. Yeah, it's just bit weird, isn't it? No idea why I watched Pob. Pob came out in 1985. I was born 5 years later. And then by the time I was probably able to watch kid shows, I don't know how early you can register content on screen. Are you like, let's say 3 or 4, maybe 2. Regardless, by the time I watched Pob, it was 6-7 years after its release. Watching, a kid's cartoon 7 years later now, stuff moves so quick. You got the internet, Netflix, YouTube. It'd be unheard of. But back then we had 4 TV channels, so we were stuck with not a lot of content, and obviously Pob was the best of the content in my eyes. So, no idea. Anyway, I'm going to play a bit more Pob. You can see how good Pob was and why I would have wanted to rent it every single week.
Pob. Pob.
Editing James back again. Obviously, you can see here Pob is much more eligible. You got a P-O-B instead of like a D, and you can actually see the word Pob as opposed to this shit here. Like, what the fuck is that? So yeah, obviously the creators did care about Pob a little bit, and they put the effort in here. So hats off to the Pob people. As you can see from that clip there, Pob was a racist. Bit of cultural appropriation there with the Asian character, straw hat, and eyes. So if there's a lesson to be learnt, it's that I grew up without being racist, and you can change your ways. So it doesn't matter what your upbringing was like, whether your family were, bad people. You can make a change. You can make a change. Pob was racist. I watched racist Pob every week, and I'm not racist. So bonus, eh? It's good, isn't it? Man, it's fucked up. Kids show's fucked up, man. Also, how does he talk? Like, you're trying to teach young toddlers, I'm guessing this is aimed at toddlers, basic words, I guess, and he's... Who thought that was good for kids? Who thought any of it was good? It's terrifying. That was Pob with a birthday cake. The clip there is much higher quality. I've no idea if they brought Pob back, like if they had a resurgence in the 2000s or something, but that certainly doesn't look... I mean, that's high definition. That's way better than any of the stuff that would have been out in 1985. For the love of God, I hope they didn't bring Pob back and someone just used some kind of AI upscaling, because fuck me, I wouldn't want my kids watching Pob. Also, where's the music so sinister? All of the music is quite weird. It's got that warped, like, VHS effect. Right, I don't really know what the purpose of this video is. I just wanted to show you Pob. But I watched that as a kid, and I wanted to share it with you. I think the world has come a long way since Pob. At one point, we all liked Jimmy Savile. I have no correlation here between them. I'm literally just saying things. I'm going to try and upload more regularly on this YouTube channel. I keep telling myself that I'm going to make videos, and I never do. I procrastinate a lot. I've come to learn a few things about myself recently, and that sounds weird. That sounds weird, doesn't it? I've come to learn about myself, my inner self. Anyway, I'm going to try and upload more regularly. It's going to be a project. It could be anything. It could be random rubbish like this. It could be little sketches like I have done in the past. It could just be gameplay video. It started off as a gaming channel. Yeah, so cool. I'm just going to play this one last clip of Pob for you. Enjoy Pob. Dick, fish, Pob. No idea what it means, but as a kid that blew my fucking mind. Dick, fish, Pob. Pob likes dick fish, or something along those. Oh yeah, the other thing that I rented from the library every week was Masters of the Universe, starring Dolph Lundgren. Quite a contrast between the two. You've got Pob and you've got Masters of the Universe. One's ultra violent, I guess, for its time, like muscly or oiled up men. I fucking love Skeletor in that film. I still love Skeletor in that film.
I, Skeletor, am master of the universe.
That's the video. Bye. Cheers. Subscribe. All that stuff. Whatever. See you later.